harder because you know what, you guys, we get so many people that watch this recording. It's kind of amazing to go and look at Facebook and say, I mean, not Facebook, YouTube, my YouTube channel, and say, oh, do you know that we had over 200 people? I don't know what it's there right now, but watch Josh when he was on. I have no idea, Jasmine, because she was so dynamic. I think I got to go in and take a look at that. Welcome, everybody, to our meeting tonight. So glad you could be with us. It is April the 24th, and it's a Monday night, and it's at 4 o'clock, and we're on every single week at 4 o'clock Pacific time. Live Jive, that's what we are. We're the Live Jive team. And tomorrow, guess what? I have been married for 59 years tomorrow. Anybody beat me on that? Yes, Helen. No, Helen, have you beat me on that? Yeah, I think you have. No, maybe not.
65.
50.
I'm sorry, I was on a phone call. What did you ask me?
What was your anniversary?
January, I've been in for 53 years.
No, your wedding anniversary.
Oh, August 18th, and it'll be 61 years this year.
See, she beat me. I think 59 is really good, but 61? In fact, I remember she had a big party. We'll probably have a big party for my 60th too. All right, anyways, happy anniversary to Vickie. Wedding anniversary, not Jafra anniversary. That will be coming up in January. Okay, we want to welcome everybody tonight. I want to just do a few things. I would like to tell you that I have power tonight because I am going to do this, and you're going to have to tell me if I did it wrong. We're on the speaker view, but right now I'm going to take control, and I hate to do all of you this, but I'm going to mute you all, okay? But I'm going to let you come back in. Okay, so you're muting all. I hope you can hear me. Can you still hear me? Yes, yes. Okay. We are going to talk to you a few things. One that we want you to do is we want you to be sure to join my WhatsApp team. Because you know what? If you're new into Jafra, or if you have questions and you go, oh, I wish I knew the answer to that, and I don't want to call Jafra and wait a long time, you know, you can go on my WhatsApp team, and I have amazing women that are top leaders in Jafra that are on this team. And so guess what? You could just put a little question there. You know, does anyone know this? Does anyone have a good idea for this or whatever? Everybody's so generous with answering, and it helps so many people. When you ask a question, it helps a lot of people. So I just want you to know, join my WhatsApp team. If you're a leader, then you can join the leader WhatsApp team. We also want to remind you to join Beauty Insiders. Now, here's something that's really fun. You can go into YouTube and you can search for Vickie Hacking, and I think also Jafra VH. I think it's also under Jafra VH or Vickie Hacking. And just like a hacking cough, I married the name. I did not choose the name. It was Vickie Woods, but I married the name. So now I have a hacking cough. All right, so here we go. I want everybody to be sure to sign up or go in there and sign up for those, because then every single time I post anything, in fact, you guys, a lot of things I post are private to my team, and you're never going to get them unless you're on my YouTube channel, because I don't make them private on that YouTube channel. So it's a lot of things. I do a weekly message to my consultants, and I do a weekly I could do a monthly message to my consultants and a monthly message also to my leaders. And if you want to be in on those things, better sign up for my YouTube channel. All right, we're so glad that we could have you here. Do we have our guests tonight or not? No.
Our guest is here. One guest is here.
One guest is here. Oh, good.
Jackie P.
Jackie P's not a guest, but she can be a guest. Our guest speaker, we have Allie Ellsworth. Is she here yet? Or we have Andrea. Is Andrea here yet? No. Okay, so what we're going to do, and you guys be watching for our guest speakers tonight. And Jackie P, I sent them a message, two messages reminding them about tonight. And maybe I have the wrong night. That could be a possibility. But anyways, we have a lot to talk about. So if they aren't on tonight, but isn't next week the 1st of May? Next Monday night? It is, isn't it? So it is tonight. Okay, now let me show you. You ready for this? I got it right here. I did have it right here. Okay, you ready? You might be the first to see this. Okay, let's take a look. Let me see if I can make sure that I get it. Here we go, like that. Can you see it? It's the Jafra. Have you seen it already? You haven't, have you? Oh, you can't talk, can you? I've got you blocked out. This is,
We can see it. Yes, we can see it.
all right, there you go. This is the book. I'm trying to do it right. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo my thing because, oh my gosh, I can't talk about it because Bronwyn would never forgive me. But here's the book. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. And then here's the back of the book. And next week will be the 1st of May, and we will be talking of, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Oh my gosh, you will just love this book. Very creative. All right, here's the book. Just giving you a little quick, we're not going to talk about it, but you can just kind of see a little peeks. I'm not going to do the whole book, but it's got a lot of really good skincare in it too, so I'm very excited about that. Okay, so we've got my virtual background on and I did it clear. So we're just gonna not have anything so that I can, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'd like to introduce my co-host to you. Can you say hi, Darylee? I don't wanna mute you. Are you unmuted? You're muted.
I just unmuted myself.
Well, I'm so glad that you have that kind of power. Okay, so we have a lot of things coming up. And so what I'd like to do is I would like to have you go with us to the Jafra website. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, we're kind of doing things a little bit different. But what I have right now is I have, we're going to go into Google Chrome. I had this all set up. Of course, it's not going to behave. There we go. Okay, here we go. You see my screen? I hope so.
No, you need to share screen. I can't see it.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. We're going into my account right now. I am privileged. At least one thing I'm older than Helen on. My case number is 1366 and she can't beat that. No, you can't beat that. So I got the oldest case number. I might not be married longer than you, but I got the oldest case number. All right, so here we go. You guys now remember what Bronwyn has taught us. This is like huge, so important. Okay, let me go over here. I want to put the let me go. So just so all of you know, our guest speakers haven't shown up yet, and we're hoping that they will come. But what I'm going to do right now is I would like to have the speaker view on. So Darylee, can you make that? So here we go. Let's see. Okay. So this is so important since I'm not being able to function with this, right? I want a speaker view and have it, and I'm just trying to look. Sometimes this little thing gets in the way, and here we go. That's what it's in the way. It's in the way. There we go. Okay, as we know, we have got here, this one is really important. So I did a voice message to everybody today, a phone message to my teams. And I basically tried to tell them how to go in, because how do you explain this amazing sale? Today is the last day. So we aren't going to stay and chat afterwards, because all of you need to get on the phone and call clients. You need to get on the phone and call people, because if it's only till 10 o'clock tonight, well, you got to get on this. The buy one, get one free. I tried to give directions to my consultants on how to do this, and I did a voice message rather than an email message. And I did an email message and a voice message. I use post calls, by the way. So right here, you have learned here what she's taught us to do, Bronwyn, and that is to do the quick view of that. So you've got these amazing, they're buy one, get one free. And Darylee, you can talk, can't you?
Yes, I can, but my screen is frozen.
All right.
Oh,
well,
maybe I got it. Just okay.
Okay, we've got over here, this one is this was the one that I kind of put on the voice message that, for, I said for about $100 you can get, and look at that, 3 of the royal jelly decanters plus the mud. I just can't believe some of the deals. And then some of these are going to be till the end of the month. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to hear what Bronwyn has to say to us. Okay, I've got this so that it should come up. And let me just minimize this. Minimize this. Hopefully you can all still see my screen. And we have here Bronwyn talking to us, because Bronwyn couldn't be with us tonight. You know how lost we are without her. Okay, so here we go.
Your screen is frozen.
Okay, I'll stop the share.
There you go.
Then share the screen again. I will go in here. Can you see my screen?
Well, you can, but it like you, it.
I know, but
being weird.
I've got to do Bronwyn.
Okay.
Here we go. And I don't know why that's not playing. Do you think that YouTube doesn't like it? Because it's saying it's a screenshot. And it shouldn't be a screenshot, it should be a video. So we'll go back in here again. Hold on. You cannot minimize Zoom when you're recording. Okay, that's all right. But we want to go over here and we want to show my desktop and we want to show the recording. So I'm here on Chrome. We'll go over here. I did this tonight before I even started on this to make sure that I could show it to you. So there we go. I'm going to there and see if I can go in. It's Bronwyn and it's a movie. So here we go. Let's move this out of the way. That's where our problem is. We are out of the way. Here we go. Screenshot. So I'm going to go to the trash. I'm going to move that one to the trash. And here we go. Now we can hear Bronwyn. I just had a lot of things in front of it. Here we go.
So move to go over business, okay? Now, very front one, the very first one is the monthly updates and ebook. And that's what you want to open, okay? Now, what you want to click onto is the last one, product availability notice.
Okay.
And this is what you want to talk about
You
tomorrow.
want to download that.
Okay.
I downloaded it. There it is down there on the
Okay.
left-hand side. It comes up.
Okay, this has been updated for
You guys,
20.
this is very important.
And I doubt that Jackie is going to talk about this on Marketing Monday.
Vickie, your screen is not being shared.
Exactly, there is
Hold
a
on.
huge,
Screen.
Vickie, I'm thinking that we might have to just walk through that and show it. Go to your Jaffer
Okay.
Biz and then walk through it, because I'm not thinking it's going to do both of them at the same time.
Okay, we will do it. Darylee will do it. So here we go. We're going to go in here and we are going to share the screen. And we're going to actually go in here and do this ourselves, Darylee. Help me.
Right.
My hand. Okay, we're going to go into, because we feel like this is very, very important for you to know. And here we go into, I'm going to go into Jafra. And then here we go. We're going to go in here to the business. Right, Darylee? Didn't we go?
Right, Business Hub, yep.
And then so there you see where we are. And it's a business collateral. What is it?
Monthly availability notice, which is under,
Right there, monthly updates and ebook.
there you go. Yep. Well, I think, yeah.
Now we're going to go here.
And then,
Go ahead.
go up to the blue line, go down to the very last blue line.
Okay, can you all follow me? Because you'll want to do this and you'll want to make sure.
Product
Okay,
monthly.
now here we go.
notice.
It's going to tell you to download it. I don't know why they can't just open it up, but they're going to tell you to download it. So we're downloading it. There it is. Downloaded it as a PDF. It's going to come up here. This is important. Okay.
This
now-
was just updated last Friday.
And many of you don't know that it's been updated. So here, look over here. It tells you right here, the unavailable start date. Then over here is the projected availability date. And I thought this was to be discontinued. It's to be determined.
Determined.
Okay. So here you go. Take a look at all these things. Now that JF9 clone will be back in May, but again, that's next month. But here we go. Take a look at these things and then go down here a little bit farther. And here you go. This is New York. Okay, you guys, this is where New York gets in trouble. They can't have these products, right? But we can. So that's kind of a New York section. Okay, now over here, back in stock. See where it says back in stock? And then over here, it's going to tell you unavailable start date. So if you've got clients that love these products, what are you going to do? You're going to go in and find out what's going to be being discontinued. And is it permanent or is it going to come back? Okay, now microdermabrasion, that's a big one. But it says right here, out of date run. This means that this is gone. And you got to go in and look at this. Look at how many lipsticks are gone. I hope you're all taking a look. Okay, these are going to be gone, and you need to be able to go into this every month, the first of the month, and figure out what is being discontinued and is it going to be coming back? These are all discontinued, so many of these are already gone bye-bye. Was the sunscreen on there, by the way? I think the spray sunscreen wasn't that going to be discontinued?
I think that's being discontinued.
Yeah, the spray sunscreen, even though it's in the brochure. Okay, so just what we wanted, I think she wanted us to be sure that we went through all of that with you. Okay, so now we're going to go over here. Okay, Marcus, we will admit you. Okay, now what I would like to do, Darylee, what else on there? Anything else that was one of the things that were really
Yeah. So we covered that.
We covered this already, the compliance and the illegal. Okay, now I want to show you what I've been doing. Okay, I went in there and I'm going to share it with you tonight because it's been very successful for me. So Miss Pat Clover, I know you probably already do this, but I'm going to show you. What I did was I like to go on Canva and create things. You know, you guys, I just love doing that. So when I went into Canva, I created PNGs. Those are pictures. Okay. So then I have all my pictures and they show up on my downloads folder. Okay. Then what I do, and I guess I better share my screen again. No, I'm sharing, aren't I? I am sharing. It says I am. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my pictures, because what I do is when I create things on Canva and they're in my downloads folder, which is right here, is my downloads folder. And so when I do things in Canva, it'll come up here and it'll be like this right here. This will be what it looks like. Okay, and I go, oh, I really like that. Okay, now you know what that is. That's the offer. And this is what I like to do to those offers. This is when you check out and you get that fab. It's only going to be here for another week. But I like to break them down so that they can actually see what they're getting. So take a look at this. This is just one that I like. And this is the way, Jaffer doesn't do this for us, but I like to do it in Canva. I use these are called cartoon captions. Okay, see these little babies right here? These are all called, and they're under elements, cartoon captions. And I put them in there and I put the don't miss out. And then I says, if it says commissionable, it's 50% off. Our consultants don't know that. So in other words, this is what they're going to pay for this. Now I asked Jackie today and she said, that Jaffer can't do that, but we can. So I want them to see the 34.50 right there. Okay. And then I put over here, keep clicking on more for more offers. Because right now, people, when they're going into our website, a lot of times they can get lost in there. That's why we spend so much time trying to make sure. And you need to spend time with the people that you've sponsored into Jaffa, making sure they understand it. So here's 2 royal jellies. and they're getting them for $17.25 each. And you know that they retail, what do they retail for? 70? Somewhere around there. Okay. Now, what I did is I did this and I kind of liked it. So I now want to share it, especially with anybody that I'm bringing into Jafra. So I'm going to close that out and look what I'm going to do to it. I have down here a photos, see right here, and you all have photos on your computer somewhere. This is the way I do it on my Mac. I take this and I go down here until photos comes open, and then I put it into photos. Well, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, here we go. Hold on just a minute. So here it is right here. I go down here and I go to my photos and I drop it in. Okay, now it's going to go into my photos. Now, I don't know if yours works this way, but most computers will let you create albums. Okay, so what I do is I have what it tells you when you import it, it'll tell you in your photos, but you should be able to drop that. It's a PNG file. Now, I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to go over to my albums. See my albums over here? Look at all my albums. I got all kinds of albums. So one of them is called Jafra, right here. See it? So I put all my pictures in that Jafra album. And these pictures are things that I can go back to and they will show up on my phone. So if you've got cloud on, and if you got it syncing, everything you put into your photos file on your phone should be there. But let's just say you don't know how to do that. Let's just say, oh, Vickie, you've lost me, but you should be able to download these. So you know what I'll do? I'll pull it up. This is part of that little thing. So take that like that, okay? And let's say you wanted it right now. Let's just say, oh, Vickie, I wish I had that. I wish I had that. I did post it for you, but maybe you didn't. Go into your phone right now, okay? And go pull up your camera and go in there and take a picture of this right now. Take a picture. Click. You got a picture of it, okay? That's real easy. Now here's another one I did. I love these. I put them all in my phone. Now here's the one that I did. Let's go over here. Nope. Let me go over here back to my those are all my Jesus pictures. Okay, so here we go. Now, right here, I'm going to pull that one up. Okay. Jackie's coming in, but let Jackie, our guest, didn't show up tonight, so we're just training on things that we had as a backup. Okay, now this is one that I did. Now I happen to like to share Jafra with anyone on the phone after I've met them or wherever. This is what I like to do. I like to present to them the business pack, the packs, okay? And I like to tell how many products that are in that pack. And then I like to divide it out. And this is what I do. My team does it. But what we do is we say, you're getting 27 products to use. We like that, to use. And guess what? It averages out to $7.41 per product. Now in this pack, you're getting a 732 value. So see these bullet points? These are all called cartoon captions. And I put them in and I put my little things that I like to talk about. Now, I know this works because in the last 2 days, I've had 2 people sign up, and they were going off in different directions. Well, I don't know that I'm going to use that. Well, I don't know about that. Well, what about that? And I just said, wait, just take a look. And I pulled this picture up there. They're both on their phone. These pictures are great to pull up on your phone. Again, you could take a picture of this right now. Doesn't have my name on it or anything. So take it with your camera if you don't know exactly how to do this. Otherwise, I will post it for you on my WhatsApp. Okay, these are just some of the ones that I have. This one here, it wants me to do it this way. There we go. Oh, it doesn't. It wants me. There we go. Okay, I did this little thing. This was my first thing. Thank you for considering joining Jafra. I'm so glad you decided. This is to reopen your Jafra account, because I've been trying to go after. And then I really quite liked this one. at the very end, I said, or choose to order from the catalog. So a lot of times if they're saying, well, I don't know about the business, which is to me a no-brainer that you wouldn't take the pack, then I say, well, this is my last slide, you could just go ahead and place a $400 order because you're going to save 200. You're not going to get all those products. I mean, you're not going to get 27 products. I can promise you that for about $8 each. That's not going to happen. But, or you could place a $300 order and you know what? You're going to pay 210 for that $300 order. So guess what? You're just so much better off. You see, it's visually there for them. So then I put here at the bottom, I said, why pay more, order more or less? Okay, so basically I talked to them about that. Here's my little, and then I also put this one in too, because this is one I want to talk to. Again, these are so beautiful on the telephone under your photos, and you can text these to everybody. These are just easy to text. Look, that is the best offer right there. That's not the best. It's okay. It's not the best offer, but I love the fact that they basically pay $25 and it counts as $50 towards their $400 order. So there you go. They get 6 products to use. You pay whatever, take a picture of it. Easy to, and these are just fun pictures for you to use. This is the one I did for myself because this is, you don't want to take a picture of this one. This is me. I did one for myself in Canva, and that's my QR code. So when they go to my QR code, and if you want to see what's on my QR code, you can, but I introduce myself and I've got the brochure that updates every month and all that. But basically this is the one that I have, which I send to the people. But when it's somebody like you, I give you the other one because then it's generic and anybody could use it. So this is just something fun that I have done. There they are. Okay. So I am going to do the stop share. And I'm going to say, what do you think? Do you all, maybe you've already done that. Maybe you've got that already going. But if you don't, you should have, I like to save all the things on my phone that I can immediately. So like if I was talking to her and we were talking about the different deals, and the reason why one of these girls is signing up right now is because of this special. I mean, she loves almond oil. I said, you know what? You're not going to get this next month. So if you don't sign up before the end of the month, you're never going to be able to get 2 large almond oils for what? $27, was it $59? I'm not good at math. I've never been good at math, but anyways, half of 59. And that was it. Oh yeah, got to sign up. So I don't know how all of you are doing on yours, but this is a fabulous month for you to kick in and to get everything going. I truly, in fact, Jackie, if you are there, I don't know if you want to come in, Jackie P, if you want to come in and do your little thing about this month, I can't believe what they're doing. It leaves me speechless. We still have tonight, but then we also have till the end of the month to do that. I just had Doris call me tonight. Doris, are you on? Can we unmute everybody? Darylee, let me see. Meeting.
Well, like I said, my screen is frozen.
Well,
There we go.
hold on.
There,
I
got it.
all to unmute. I mean, come on. Anybody want to say anything?
That that the royal jelly with the 3 for plus the extra, it's like 3 or 4 plus. I'm not even looking at it, but as soon as we got that this morning, I texted it off and it boosted my team by over $800 in sales in a day because it's unbelievable. Yeah.
But if you don't, I just got through doing on post calls 1,000 messages I sent out, live message. And it was just an urgent call. Drop whatever you're doing, get on your phone, just take a look at this. That was kind of what my message was, get on your phone, get on your computer. If you're, everybody always has their phone. Just take a look. And then I walked them through going into the website and then hitting that first picture that comes up. Told them, and I told them what the name of the picture was, and that then they could see for themselves. And then I told them mentally 50% off, because this is what happens. Consultants, they look at it, they go, I mean, I watch it happen all the time. They look at this, they go, oh, 2 for $59. 2 for $59? So you got to make sure they visually tell them, visually change that 59 so that it has the 50% off. And that's why I do all those captions on all my little cartoon characters on the brochure, is because I want them to actually see what they're going to pay. And then it just blows me away. The other thing I think I said on my message is at the very end, I asked them that they haven't checked out. If they don't, this is something that's just a constant message from me. When you place your order with Jafra and you do not get an email immediately from Jafra, please go back into your account and check your cart to make sure it's empty. Because it happens all the time. It just makes people so mad. Makes them mad enough that they're never going to order again. So you got to protect everyone from not having that happen to them. So I'm constantly leaving my little message. Just make sure when you check out that you get an email back from Jafra immediately. And if you didn't get that email, go back in and check your cart. Because they check out, they pay the bill, and they think there is. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about, sorry, Darylee, I'm doing all the talking now. You could jump in, Darylee, anytime you want to jump in. But Darylee, I did tell you, didn't I, when we were talking about this call, I said, it's okay, Darylee, if they don't show up, it's okay, because we got a lot to talk about tonight. But I should have said, I got a lot to talk about tonight. But anyways, I want to talk to you guys about PayPal. PayPal is absolutely, and if you're afraid of it, stop. Okay, let me just give you an example. I have a passion for eating with silverware. Richard and I bought a Grand Baroque silver set from my Jafra Hawaii bonus. You guys, this was back in 1970. I won the Hawaii trip, and Jafra gave me a $500 money. And I went down to a really nice department store. It was called Bullock's, and I bought a Grand Baroque. I mean, what an extravagant thing to do. An entire place setting of Grand Baroque silver. And I've loved that silver, and I like eating in silver. So now I have a second home in Arizona. And I've often thought to myself, darn, it's so expensive now. I mean, you guys, I think a teaspoon is $100 today, just a teaspoon. And I got my whole set, okay, for $500. So anyways, I went into eBay, and I was just busy looking, and they had a silverware set. It wasn't in Grand Baroque, but it was in Rose Point. It was beautiful. Wallace, it was Wallace. It was expensive. So I went in, and I thought, oh, this is so lavish. I shouldn't be doing this, but I got PayPal. So I went in, and this is what your Jafra girls, if they learn how to do this, they're going to look at the sale that they're doing right now. And if you've trained them right, or if you've talked to everybody, or if you know and you have your PayPal account, I just said, you know what? I don't want any interest. I think I can afford to buy that set. And what I'll do is I think and basically you just put automatic pay on there. So you don't have to worry about even paying for it. It's like going to cost me $40 a month to pay that off with no interest. And this could be for your consultants. So if you don't know anything about PayPal, you better go to, where's my favorite place to go? YouTube. How do I set up a PayPal account? How do I use PayPal? Or go into paypal.com and get instructions. We have got to learn to use PayPal and talk about it. It is so much better than what Jafra has ever given us. I love PayPal. And I was able to buy myself, it was only a 4-place setting, but still, that beat Richard and I and 2 other people. But I just love, and now I have my set of silver. I got it at a very good price, but still, I would never have bought it if it hadn't been for PayPal. And you know what? You've got Jafra, your team, that if they know how to use PayPal, they can sign up and use PayPal and take interest-free. You don't do anything unless it's interest-free. But PayPal gives you 6 months interest-free. That gives them time to buy what all these BYOB go out and sell them and take 6 months to pay PayPal. And I would forget if I didn't have that. The auto payments you can set up on paypal.com so that it comes right from your checking account right in to pay the bill automatically. You don't even have to give it a second thought. Debbie, your hair looks beautiful.
Thank
look,
you.
You look beautiful, Debbie. Anyways,
Thank you.
any questions about PayPal? You got, if you're saying, oh, I don't think I could, I don't, it scares me. No. You got to be using it so that you can teach people that you bring into Jaffa how to use it. And it's going to help us all make more money. I'm telling you, it's a win-win. PayPal is a win-win for us.
Mhm.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. And I guess I'll have to rebook my guest speakers. I don't know, I couldn't have prepared more, but I didn't talk to them live. I did email and they did respond to me. So I don't know what happened. Must have been, you were all so disappointed. I hope.
No,
No.
Sure.
no, Vickie, your training
No,
was,
we find if it was
The
still
train-
great.
Well,
I love,
I
I
hope.
Yeah.
love the training.
Okay.
Vickie, your training was super on opening up files and all that. I know it's pretty basic, but it really helped me understand that. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, okay, since we have a lot of leaders on tonight, let's talk a little bit more. One thing that I'm doing is I made a commitment at the beginning of the year that I would do just like I'm doing right now, you do this on Zoom. It's so easy. So I just go on Zoom, I make up a little outline of what I want to talk about. And then I do one for my leaders, my downline. And then what I've been doing is taking them through things like you're talking about. And by the way, if you want to know what I've done, just go into my YouTube channel. It's there. I don't make it private. It's for my leaders, but just don't, it's there for you. But I'm sorry you're not on my team, but it's okay. I'll share it with you. But anyways, here's
Thank
what we
you.
do. I walk them through that. So I showed them how to get their P's and I's. And then I showed them how to take all those P's and I's and, because, me, I have a big team. So I have to I can't do the select all on but many of you can just select all the emails right there. Put them all in an email. I told you how to do that under BCC. So what I did was you want to know how to do what I'm talking about, just go into my YouTube channel, go in and find that one. It was, I think it was last month or this month. I don't know, one of these 2 months. But I'm doing a leader one and I'm going in actually taking them. That's what I love about Zoom is that I can go in there, share my screen and go in and pull up the files, everything. They can see what I'm doing. But here's the bonus. The bonus is I am hearing back from my consultants. They come
Yes.
and they're saying, I love your monthly training. Oh, am I? Okay. Am I muted? Didn't mean to be. So anyways, I basically have had such success. I'm really kind of on fire about it because people are coming to me and in my group and saying, we love the videos that you're doing. And I talk about products. So I get the products out, like this one here. And I say, oh, I love it. It's like I'm doing a meeting. It's my branch meeting. I put it on and show them what they do with it. Tell them it's on the back of the catalog and it's on sale. You need to place an order. The whole thing is to get them to place an order. So I'm having fun. Isn't that funny? After 59 years, I can still say that. I'm having fun.
Mhm.
I'm having fun. Yeah, it's really fun. It's a new way to do things. And I really encourage you. Now, let's just say you're not very good at doing a newsletter because some of you are afraid of it. One of my top directors in my lineage, Bonnie Striggins, she doesn't do a newsletter. You know what she does? She puts it all in an email. Oh, I love it. I sit there and I read it every month. She shares it with me. She does hers in an email. hi there, da, 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 da. She writes her little letter. She puts all of her top consultants. So you know what I'm going to do next month for my leader? I'm going to show them, walk them through how to do it, how to send it in an email. Because this is ridiculous. You can't have a team and not do a newsletter. You got to recognize people for what they're doing. If you don't know how to do a newsletter, because you know mine are fancy. You know, I've been there with Canva. I'm creating and having a great time, right? I love Canva, but it intimidates many of my leaders. And so they look at that and they go, I can't do that. So they say, I'm not going to do a newsletter. So I'm going to show them next month how they can do just an email newsletter and makes people feel good. And shame on you if you've got a team and you're not sending out some type of a newsletter. So you can do it just with an email. Let them know you love them and compliment them. And Bonnie Striggins, if you know her, you might ask her if she could send you one, because she's the one that, to me, got me realizing you don't have to do a fancy email. And she is faithful. She sends it out the first week of every month. And she also has her meeting on Zoom. And she does that. Now, I don't have the meetings because I have my Hive meeting right here. And I don't have like a huge amount of my group, but I do have my faithfuls, Marianne and Doris and Sherry. They're just my faithfuls. And I don't know, Doris, I don't know if you can talk or not, or if Sherry can talk, but if you can talk, did you like my video that I sent? And if you say no, then don't talk. You have to say yes, I liked it. Okay, I guess they're being quiet or they're multitasking. All right, thank you all for being with us tonight. Anything that you want to talk about?
Do you want to stop the share or the recording?
Oh, yeah, I would like to do that. Yes, let's see.
Okay.
Well, first of all, bye to all my Facebook friends. Thanks for being on tonight.